You talk about Rise, you have to talk about Navrachana. If Rise is the heart, Navrachana is the body in which it beats. This school has been the focal point of growth for generations of students. It provides us with the fuel to innovate and the freedom to be creative. With a record 53 years of pursuing excellence, I'm sure this is just the start of a saga of hosting niche events like Rise.
As the Gen Z, are we creating problems or solutions? What are we really trying to achieve? Are we turning out to be a burden on Mother Earth, or are we helping it so that such drastic issues cease to exist? These are the questions we must ask ourselves.
RISE, initially a local idea, has risen to become a congregation of global citizens who wish to be the change by working in different domains. It introduces the participants and the organizing team to the stellar concept of design thinking. Qaish and I see ourselves as more developed leaders owing to the learning curve this marvelous event has been. I'm highly elated to see students solving real-life problems with us. Welcoming you, this is Navrachana, Student Coordinator, RISE 2020.
Rise, arriving at an opportune moment, took us on an amazing journey of Global Connect. Learning from international educators and meeting our counterparts from the other end of the world was absolutely enriching. Global communication, a 21st century skill, facilitated us to gather around 500 peers having a singular objective: solving contemporary issues with their innovative ideas. This is Qaish Agrawal, Student Coordinator, RISE 2020, and I take immense pleasure to have you with us today at Navrachana's Para event.
We now invite our esteemed principal, Ms. Suprabha Menon, to inspire us with her words.
Welcome to the second edition of Navrachana's inter-school event, RISE. This event is very special to us as it is entirely designed and executed by our students. It's an important event also because it aims at promoting design thinking and creating a movement for sustainable development, which is the need of the hour. Our students have worked really hard on it. Months and months of hard work has gone into this event, and I'm looking to a very, very exciting finale. Some very out-of-the-box thoughts and ideas. I welcome all our judges who have painstakingly gone through all the videos created by children, and I hope that the finale will be as exciting as we expect it to. Thank you.
Next in line, we would like to invite our respected Vice Principal, Ms. Kashmira Jaiswal, to share her RISE experience with us.
Welcome to Navrachana School Sama. Welcome to RISE. 95 teams, 7 countries. RISE is all about student leadership and collaboration. It's all about problem solving, using design thinking tools to create solutions for real world problems. And you students are the leaders. So enjoy the event, and I am looking forward to some great solutions to problems that the world faces.
Now presenting an in-house production by the students of Navrachana. Let's call upon our extremely talented musicians to showcase a symphony of the Earth song.
धरा की है ये पुकार, ए मानव सुन एक बात, मत कर मेरा यूं उपहास, मैं हूँ तेरा अनमोल उपहार. What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fields? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before. Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, these weeping shores? What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? And did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from the war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, these weeping shores? I used to dream, I used to glance beyond the stars. No, I don't know where we are, although I know we've drifted far.
Introducing to you the budding environmentalists of tomorrow, the teams of Recreating Eden.
What we stand on is what we stand for. We have but one planet to take care for, and it is dying fast. This domain looks for innovations towards environmental conservation and sustainability.
First up, from category 3 to 4, we have Planet Saviors from V&C Patel English School, Anand. Then we have The Growing Minds from Birla High School, Mukundapur. Genius Gardeners from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Then Prayag from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. Then we have the Planeteers from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Then the Guardians of Nature from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Sustainability Tribe, Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Then we have the Young Crusaders of Nature from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. From category 5 to 6, we have Plastic Menace from City Montessori School, Jopling Road Campus, Lucknow. Then we have the Get Set Grow from V&C Patel English School, Anand. Then Science Sparklers from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. The E-Covers from Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalaya, Vadodara. The Water Optimizers from City Montessori School, Gomti Nagar Extension Branch from Lucknow. Master Builders from Navrachana International School, CBSC, Vadodara. Green Planeteers from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. The Vedic Mass from DR Amin School, Vadodara. IATP from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. From category 7 to 8, first up we have Paradise Pursuers from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Then we have the Eco Saviors from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara.
Agua the Vida Squad from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara.
Gaia from Navrachana International School, CBSC, Vadodara. Warriors from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. We have the Conquerors from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. The Mindbenders from Rajans Vidyalaya, Mumbai. From category 9 to 12, we have the Phoenix from City Montessori Inter College, Lucknow. Then we have the Guardians from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Last but not the least, we have the Chosen Ones from Navrachana International School, Vadodara.
Participating in RISE 2020 was an incredible experience.
RISE has given us a different angle to think and work upon.
It helped us build our collaborative skills. Through the RISE process, we created something which we hope will make a positive impact on our planet. Thank you.
It is now time to introduce the first pair of mentors for recreating Eden, the impeccable team of Ms. Ritu Singh and Mr. Surya Singh. They run Wolf, a Jaipur-based practice engaged in the pursuit of art and aesthetics. Their expertise in the process of design thinking has led them to creatively help make a sustainable environment. Let us now hear from them directly.
Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning. I think it has been a fantastic start to 2021 to have been flooded with all of these ideas of young children trying to make the change. We've always believed that the change can only come when the young ones change their mindsets towards the problems that are being faced by this world, by all of the shortages, all of the overconsumption. If the young ones change their minds towards it, there is possibility and there is hope. Seeing all of these presentations by children from across the world, sending in ideas to make this world a better place to recreate Eden.
And we have to really commend Navrachana for the effort that made put this all together, and the students as well. So well done.
Yes, well done children, and well, onward, forward. It is in your hands to make this world better, to recreate Eden over here.
We'd like to see more of this come out. So thank you for making us a part of it.
Let us now invite the second mentor and our very own alumni, Mr. Jagdish Rao Papala. A practitioner from the very beginning, Sir's 35-year professional engagement has been on interrelated issues of poverty and environmental degradation. Mr. Papala has been conferred the prestigious Scholl Award for Social Entrepreneurship in 2015.
Let's give it up for the students with a heart of gold, the teams of Finding Arcadia.
We cannot change any society unless we see ourselves belonging to it and take action for changing it. This domain includes initiative towards social upliftment and community betterment.
To begin with category 3 to 4, we have Shangri-La Seekers from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Next up is Team Rise from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. Following them are Literacy Warriors from City Montessori School, Jopling Road, Lucknow. Under category 5 to 6, first up we have Ignited Minds from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Coming up next are Paper Warriors from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. Following them are Innovators from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. From category 7 to 8, we have Silver Lining Seekers from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Then we have Athena from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. Next up are Algerian Arcadians from the Ashok Leyland School, Hosur. For category 9 to 12, we have Ace the Blaze from Navrachana Vidyayini Vidyalaya, Vadodara. Coming up next is Victory from City Montessori Inter College, Lucknow. Then we have Seed of Contentment from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Following them is Cloud9 from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. And last but not the least, we have Saman Adhikar from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara.
Being involved in this unique initiative have been a rewarding experience for all of us. A very big thanks to Navrachana School for providing us this platform.
I got to learn how to edit, compile, presentation skills were enhanced, and we also hosted a little program for the migrant worker kids where we taught them for 1 hour, and it felt very great teaching them. And I hope I could be part of projects like this in future. Thank you.
It is time to introduce our first mentor for Finding Arcadia, Mr. Mohana Ram Murugia. Mr. Mohana is a reader in English language, teaching at the Methodist Girls High School, Ipoh, Malaysia. He is a recipient of several prestigious international awards, such as the Basil Vijaya Surya Silver Award in 2017 during the Melta Conference. Let us now hear directly from such an inspirational figure.
Hi, my name is Mohana and I am from Malaysia.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Navrachana Sama for organizing such a wonderful event, RISE 2020, and I would also personally congratulate Madam Kashmira for such a wonderful idea. I believe RISE is a wonderful opportunity for students to explore things beyond what they learn in classroom. And being a teacher myself, I've seen how the students have wonderfully come out with their projects under the theme Finding Arcadia. So I see a lot of opportunity for young leaders to work on what need to be improved in the society, and then it extends globally. So for that, I wish the students who have participated in this event a big congratulations and a big clap for you for taking this effort despite being locked down during these pandemic times. Alright, so with that, I would like to thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be a judge for RISE 2020, and for many more years for many more projects with Navrachana School Sama. Cheers and thank you.
We are excited to introduce the second mentor of Finding Arcadia, Dr. Juin Datta. Dr. Juin Datta is the founder and president of the Srotoshwini Trust, which was set up in 2010 with the aim of working with underprivileged women and children. In 2014, she took up the initiative to set up a hostel for the children in her school, whose residents grew in number from 8 to 80 in 5 years.
It is now time to meet the entrepreneurs of innovation, the teams of Building Scientia.
Our current situation has taught us that technology, if used properly, can help us overcome any kind of challenge. This domain aims at scientific innovations and inventions to simplify daily functioning.
In the category 5 to 6, we have Team Eureka from Birla High School, Mukandapur. Next up, we have Tech Trailblazers from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Next in line, we have Suncharge from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. Then we have Team Smask from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Then we have the Life Helpers from DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara. Next in line, we have Dram Innovators from DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara. Then we have the Stunning 4 from DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara. In the category 7 to 8, we have Team Avishkar from Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalaya, Vadodara. Then we have Gen Next from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Next up, we have Team Community from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. Then we have the Genius Minds from Navrachana International School, Vadodara. In the category 9 to 12, we have the Concept Squad from City Montessori Inter College, Lucknow. Then we have Team Novus from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Next in line, we have Eco Amica from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. And last but not the least, we have 12th 4th Mirabilia from Navrachana International School, Vadodara.
If I had to describe this RISE journey in one word, I would use educative. Throughout this past month, I have learned how to overcome challenges such as time management, but moreover, I have learned how to never give up, no matter how the situation.
RISE helped me to enhance my understanding, brainstorm for ideas, and taught me responsibilities for a sustainable development for our world. RISE 2020 encouraged us to get creative along with being scientific and logical. It was a thrill to be in this event. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure that we introduce the first mentor of Building Scientia, Dr. Sandra Hara. She is a Mexican educator and head of department in High School 19 of University of Guadalajara. Dr. Hara is a part of the academic team that design and actualize high school programs in the University of Guadalajara. We are honored to have you as a part of RISE, ma'am.
Hello, my name is Sandra Jara. I'm from Mexico and I was mentor for RISE in this edition. I appreciate the invitation of the organizer, especially the Navrachana School. And it was a pleasure to have known all the young proposals from India. Some of them I consider that they could have a deep impact for our communities. So this is an invitation. Please continue doing and promoting the science because the humanity requires all the efforts. Thank you so much. See you.
Next in line, we have Dr. Jitendra Gavli. Sir is the director of the Community Science Center of Vadodara, the coordinator of Vadodara District National Children's Science Congress, secretary of National Bioshield Society, and an important advisor to Mission Million Trees. Dr. Gavli is a renowned author of 7 research papers and 16 published articles. We are elated to hear from you, sir.
Hello, this is Jitendra from Community Science Center. I am very happy to be judge for the RISE 2020. I congratulate all the participants and especially those who have been selected for their entries. Some of the entries were really good when the student have really tried to analyze the problem and solve it with the working model. Some of the entries were, well, it was just the presentation of the online information. So it is advisable for them to really work on the problem solving rather than presenting something which is available in the form of information. But thank you very much.
Make way for the warriors of mental peace, the teams of achieving nirvana.
This domain facilitates participants to spread awareness and look for solutions regarding mental health and emotional well-being, something we really need in these hard times.
First up, from category 7 to 8, we have the Enlightened from Birla High School, Mukandapur. Next up, we have Rejoice from VNC Patel English School, Anand. The next team is the Masterminds from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. And the last team of this category is the Winner Girls, representing DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara. From category 9 to 12, the first team is Sunshine from City Montessori Inter College Aliganj campus, Lucknow. Next up, we have Braille to Sight Blindfolds from Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalaya, Vadodara. Next, we have the Buddies, representing Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Moving on to the next team, we have the Serenity from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. Up next, we have Soch from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. And last but not the least, we have Revitalizing Individuals and Striving for Enlightenment from DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara.
Researching and pondering about the topic Achieving Nirvana, Mental Health and Emotional Well-Being was a pleasant experience for all of us. I believe that spreading knowledge about this topic would help improve and even save many lives.
Participating in RISE was definitely a very insightful experience for my team members and I. We got to explore the field of mental health in a very practical manner, and we were very happy because, especially being the students of psychology, we could contribute back to the society through the platform of Road to Nirvana.
With great pleasure, we introduce the first mentor of Achieving Nirvana, Dr. Sayyida Rukshada. Dr. Sayyida is an eminent psychiatrist and psychotherapist with a thriving private practice in Lokhandwala, Mumbai, spanning over 20 years, specializing in adolescents, young adults, women and families. A monthly support group for young adults, YAMI, and a mental health social initiative, MARC, are amongst her passion projects. We are excited to hear directly from such an interesting personality.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sayyida Rukshida. I'm a psychiatrist and I'm based here in Mumbai, India. And this year, I had the unique opportunity to be a mentor for RISE. And I got to work with these young students and these bright, inspirational people. And I was so in awe, not only of the team that was building up the RISE, but when I got to see the movies that were sent from all across the globe by young students wanting to spread awareness about mental health and coming up with ideas to help each other. It was an amazing experience for me. So thank you so much.
Following up, we introduce the brilliant Dr. Andrea Martone. Dr. Andrea Martone started her career in management consulting. Right from her time as a 4th grade teacher to completing her doctorate, She has gained experience in applying that problem solving approach to the field of education and combining it with her district standards and curriculum. Currently, at the College of St. Rose, she teaches at both the undergraduate and graduate level. It is truly inspiring to hear from you, ma'am.
Great being a judge for your project. I was so impressed with all the work that you all did. Here's a summary of just some specific comments for the groups that I worked with, which was Achieving Nirvana. That the structure of the project was excellent, and each project that I reviewed had really strong points. It was very hard to decide who would win the competition, but I appreciate the opportunity to review them all and to give feedback. And I hope to participate again next year and continue to see all the great work that you all are doing. Thanks again. Bye.
This new domain stems out of the urging need to visualize a world that is healthy and sustainable, and looks to achieve this through the medium of gaming. This is Gaming for a Cause.
Coming up hot are the rulers of the pixelated world, the teams of Crafting Edda. From category 7 to 8, we have Tornadoes from Delhi Private School, Sharjah. From category 9 to 12, we have Cygnus Miners from Cygnus World School, Vadodara. The Mighty from City Montessori Inter College, Lucknow. Colossus from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. Time and Power House from Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalay, Vadodara. Brainaholic Bandits also from Navrachana Vidyani Vidyalay, Vadodara. And EcoMind from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara.
Post-lockdown, we were confined to our homes. This project helped me to interact with a lot of people, which was refreshing. We were able to apply a lot of concepts from our lower classes. I also got a clear picture of how a sustainable city looks like.
This project helped me in learning the importance of optimization and how we could use it to affect the environment positively.
Finally, it's time to introduce the first mentor of this innovative category, Ms. Swati Ganguly. She is the city coordinator of Delhi for Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan and the founder director of Juana Technologies Private Limited. Her work for the Education Transformation Framework, advocating innovative learning technologies, has helped her bag the Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2019 award by the AICRA. It is an honor to welcome you, ma'am.
Good day to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me as a judge for the RISE 2020 Design Thinking Program. I really enjoyed my role and was amazed at the quality of work that the teams had put into their projects, and the professionalism of the approach and presentations is a wow. Everyone who took part can take real pride in being a part of that team. Choosing one overall winner, believe me, was really tough, as every group excelled in various ways and parts. Thank you once again for having me as a judge for your RISE 2020, and all the best to all of you for your future.
And now it's time to introduce the final judge of RISE 2020, the ever-energetic Mr. Kevin Fulbrook. Sir is the Deputy Director at Al Bayan Bilingual School, Kuwait. Sir is passionate about creativity and innovation in the education sector and speaks at conferences and workshops around the world on design thinking, innovation and community engagement. He is a Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts and the Chartered College of Teachers. We welcome you with open arms, sir.
Finally, the deciding moment that all teams have been waiting for. The verdict that every team has been anxious of. The nail-biting conclusion that every team imagined of. It is time to introduce the winners of RISE 2020.
Let us start with the domain, Crafting Ether. The winner of categories 7 to 8 in this domain is Team Tornadoes from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Congratulations to them. Next on, the winning team from category 9 to 12 is Team Diamond Powerhouse from Navrachana Vidyalaya, Vadodara. Kudos, you guys.
Next in line, we have the winners of the domain Achieving Nirvana. Grabbing first place in categories 7 to 8 is Team The Enlightened from Birla High School, Mukandapur, Kolkata. A big hand for them. And the winner from 9 to 12 is the mind-blowing Team Serenity from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. Congratulations! Let us now catch a glimpse of some brilliantly made films.
Problems, primarily waste management. We implemented an automatic dustbin replacer which would detect a filled up garbage bin and place a new bin so that our bins are never overflowing and cluttering. The filled dustbins are then dumped into underground railways which connect all these bins and drop them off to the city center. There, the waste is segregated into reducible, recyclable and reusable waste products.
The houses were also meticulously designed. Each house has IoT features implemented with it. You are the switch in this house. You wave and lights turn on. You walk in and doors open for you. You sleep and your house sleeps with you. Also, each house has its own solar panel which powers the house itself. We have also designed the houses in such a way that they support rainwater harvesting. Lastly, we believe that we have done our best to do justice to create a game which promotes sustainable development on one hand and is entertaining on the other hand.
Infodemic, an alloy of misinformation and fake news leading to panic, terror, anxiety and carelessness. These reactions wove a blindfold on your hopes and intellect, created relatively permanent blindness.
Our sole target, you ask? Finding a solution to the mental blindness caused by this global epidemic. Braille to sight blindfolds is Braille, boosting mental immunity, reaching out to every community, awareness about self-care, innovative uplifting activities, limelight to positivity, limelight to emotion of gratitude, end of taboos on mental health.
We will now move on to the domain Building Scientia. The winner from category 5 to 6 in this domain is Team DRAM Innovators from DR Amin Memorial School, Vadodara. Give a very big hand for them. Next, the winner in category 7 to 8 is the amazing Team Gen Next from Nalanda International School, Vadodara. Congratulations! And bringing laurels to their school from class category 9 to 12 is Team Eco Amica from Delhi Public School, Harni, Vadodara. A very big round of applause, please.
In the domain of Finding Arcadia, the winner from category 3 to 4 is a team of prodigies, Team Rise from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. In category 5 to 6, we have a tie. A big round of applause for Team Innovators from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE, and Team Paper Warriors from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. The winner from 7 to 8 is the very amazing Team Athena from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. The The trophy grabbers from category 9 to 12 are students from the sensational Team Samanadikar once again from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. Here are some moving ideas from participant films.
sanitizer works. So let's see how our new product works. Oh, maintain social distancing.
We, as today's youth, who is very exposed to social issues like this and having a will to change the current situation, have identified that members of the LGBT community have been discriminated a lot in the past few years. And even when they try to represent themselves, their efforts and dreams of being accepted as themselves have been suppressed. Not all the members of this community consider this as a curse. Many feel that this is their way of living, and they, being humans, have all the rights to live the way they wish to. Discrimination and stereotypes may not affect us, but due to these unwanted constraints, many members of the LGBT community stay quiet and go into depression because there is absolutely no one to listen to them. We, as a team, striving for the betterment of this community, want to do our bit to console them and tell them that they are not alone, and that the newer generations are with them and supporting them to the fullest.
Now, on to the final domain, Recreating Eden. The winner from category 3 to 4 is the outstanding Team Planeteers from Delhi Private School, Sharjah, UAE. Brilliantly done, little ones. The team securing first place in category 5 to 6 is the Water Optimizers from City Montessori School, Gomti Nagar Extension Branch, Lucknow. Amazing job done. First on the podium in category 7 to 8 is Team Gaia from Navrachana International School, CBSE, Vadodara. Congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the final winning team of RISE 2020. In category 9 to 12 of Recreating Eden, the absolutely phenomenal from Navrachana International School, Vadodara, the chosen ones. Congratulations, team. Presenting to you now the innovative wonders our participants have created.
To give justice to the cutthroat competition that Rise 2020 witnessed, we would also like to recognize two teams who received a special mention from the Rise team. The very first is Team Alcyon Arcadians from the Ashok Leyland School, hosted in the category Finding Arcadia. A big hand for them. And from Achieving Nirvana, the second team to be commended for their brilliantly dramatic performance is Team Braille to Psych Blindfolds from Navrachana Vidyalaya, Vadodara.
Finally, it is my great fortune to invite the event in charge, Miss Darshita Parikh, to say a few words.
The best part of being a Rise in charge is to see how the younger generation is becoming more of a solution oriented rather than being problem oriented. The way they ideate, identify, the way they design solutions which are more sustainable in nature, it's just commendable. I really look forward to beautiful and nice projects in this year as well as all the coming years. All the best to the Team Rise.
I, Khushi Purohit, would like to take this opportunity to wholeheartedly thank Ms. Tejal Amin, Chairperson, Navrachana Education Society, for her constant encouragement. I'm extremely grateful to the guiding light of Rise, our principal, Ms. Suprabha Menon, and to our super strong pillar of support, the Vice Principal, Ms. Kashmira Jaiswal. I further take this opportunity to express my gratitude towards the teacher in charges of Rise and our brilliant educators and mentors for joining us on this endeavor. A big shout out to NSCC, our volunteers, and the Student Council for burning their midnight oil in efforts towards this event. Most of all, I thank the principals, teachers, and students of all participating schools for being the ever rising heroes they were. It was indeed a pleasure, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you.